Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of Motovloggers Unplugged. This week we have Mark, better known as Mark from Leeds. Let's go meet him. Mark, great to have you here. Thanks very much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's a fantastic format that you've got. I'm looking forward to this as well.
Brilliant, mate. Shall we just get started then?
Let's do it. Let's
go for that. Question 1. How long have you been riding motorbikes?
I've been riding motorbikes since 2005. So I got married in 2004. I rode my now wife's cousin's field bike on their farm, and I was just bitten by the bug straight away. So that was July 2004. By October of that year, I did my CBT, and then February 2005, I did the direct access and passed my test in 4 days, and my dad did the same. He passed the test on the same day with me.
Brilliant.
I passed before him. I did my test first, and then my dad did his test second. Right. Brilliant.
Good.
Brilliant.
Question 2. How long have you been making YouTube videos?
It's probably about just under 2.5 years. So basically what I did is I got made redundant from my employer, one of my jobs in 2022, August 2022, secured a new position pretty much straight away at the firm that I am now, and I thought to myself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy a load of cameras, a PC, with the redundancy money, and that's what I did.
I'm going to waste my money on cameras.
I'm going to waste my money and do that, yeah.
Now, this question, how did you come up with your channel's name? Is it as obvious as it sounds?
No, yeah, well, it is and it isn't. So basically, I was on Teapot One's clan weekend, because I'm a Patreon member of him.
Right.
And we was connecting to the comms, group chat, obviously, because his group rides are massive, anything between, 30 and 80 people on the weekend. So it's really fantastic. And basically, we were doing a sound check of comms, and he says, "What's your name and where do you come from?" And I just says, "I'm Mark from Leeds." And he went, "Mark from Leeds," and that's how I got my intro at the same time. So he did and that it stuck really, you know what I mean? So I just thought I'd run with it, and 2 years later, I'm still...
Everybody will think you were just being lazy. Well, my name's Mark and I'm from Leeds.
yeah. So
that's good. I didn't know that. That's good.
It's just organic. I couldn't think of a name, and I thought, oh, why not?
Yeah, good name.
Cheers.
How would you describe your channel?
Quite plain and simple. It's a motovlogging channel. And I document my trips and tours.
Yeah,
that's basically what I've got. Not really into kit reviews or bike reviews.
No.
And installation videos. I've done an installation video. I've done a couple, but I don't mind doing them. But I just mainly want to throw the camera on, helmet on, gear on, go, and tell people what I'm doing.
Yeah. What made you start motovlogging? You kind of answered that, but...
Yeah, in part, yes. Basically, I've always loved bikes. Got massively into watching YouTube. Lockdown. Got to know a lot of people like Pete English, and he's become a really good friend over the years, and that's through Teapot One. So listening to Teapot One podcast. So basically, I got into motovlogging. I thought, if that big yeti can do it, anybody can do it. So no, it's not. It's not true. He's very good. Bruce is very, very good. But yeah, it's just seems like it becomes like the glue to the family now. With us all doing the similar sort of stuff.
Yeah. The first time you recorded a video, how did it feel to speak to the camera?
Obviously, I know this question because you've asked a few people this question.
Before, yeah.
But awkward talking to myself, like I think you were saying. I can't really and I always try to do it one take and one take only, because if I say it the first time, then it feels fake.
Yeah,
Them
yeah,
times after that, and then you overthink it, and then you can't say it quite as good as you did the first time. Talking to myself in the helmet, I've got to tell myself to be more descriptive. I've been sort of coaching myself to be more descriptive. How I'm feeling, what's the
yeah,
road surface, what's the weather, what am I seeing, rather than just and trying to fill
yeah,
blocks of silence.
yeah. I, f-
So
I find that sometimes, like, you could be recording for going along the bike 15, 20, 25 minutes, and you've completely forgot to actually talk.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you need to make a point of,
Um, Deep concentration as well, especially when I'm doing the
yeah,
off-roading and stuff like that.
well,
It's
yeah,
you're more concentrating
the road surface or
on
what I
on
call
the route
it.
on the route that
Yeah,
you're going down.
yeah. What brand of cameras and microphones are you currently using?
I think you know that as well. So all
Right.
DJI, I had all GoPro, and then I took the quantum leap to bin all that off and get DJI. And
Yeah.
I tell you what, I've never ever looked back. Bloody brilliant cameras.
It's completely hassle free, isn't it?
Very very much so.
Yeah.
I bought Jay Crazy Legs Action 4 when he got the 5. I
Right.
bought this brand new. I bought the mic brand new. It was all my intention to go, wireless like Brian has,
Yeah.
PK.
Yep.
Um, but I capture the audio, from the comms, so I have a different setup completely, and I
Right.
couldn't get it to quite work with this. So I've got lav mic. I've got a Rode lav mic, which is bloody expensive, but I think
Yeah.
they're really good quality. So
Yeah.
yeah, Action 4 and a Rode mic, a lavalier mic, and then this is for this sort of stuff.
This kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any other vlogging equipment you use?
No, just my
Drones or anything
iPhone.
like that? Or
No, no.
no?
I, I don't. I probably would get the benefit of a drone and a 360 camera, but it's that extra work. But I liked what you were saying the other day about I won't spoil it, but about a certain software that you can use now to edit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea. 360 camera might be something on the list, just for a bit of B-roll.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good for that because you can attach it anywhere on the bike, and sometimes I've got it on the kind of crash bars at the side, so it's just
Yeah,
taking up the front forks and the wheel.
yeah, yeah,
And you can just flip it across and at any point and just film it from behind as well.
yeah.
I think they're quite useful. But
Mm,
yeah, it really helps when you can edit it in DaVinci.
mm,
Definitely, it saves you doing it twice, basically.
yeah.
Do you film in full auto or do you change any settings?
I haven't changed any settings from when I got that camera from Jay. I've not changed any settings at all. Only the decibel levels on the mic. That's all I've done.
Right.
And I think I'm at either -10 or -12. Can't remember, but that's all. That's all. I don't. Oh, sorry. You got your 3 different fields of view, aren't you?
Yep.
So I'm the most zoomed in. Um,
All right.
on
I'm the kind of
Yeah,
middle one. I think I'm the
yeah,
kind of middle one.
yeah. So I am playing about with that at the moment. I think I might move that again. If I get out of the weekend, I might move it back one, because
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really forward.
I think that's what I'm on. What resolution and frame rate do you use?
4K, 30 frames, 30 frames a minute. But with the previous PC that I had, it used to take an age to render out into 4K, and it used to take an age to upload to YouTube in 4K. But now I've got a MacBook. It's
Yeah.
just my workflow's just become so much easier.
Yeah.
So good.
I usually do 4K 30 frames per second, but I'm going to experiment with 25 frames per second this year.
Yeah.
'Cause when I was talking to Dave, really good TV, when he was on, he was a
Mm,
cameraman, obviously.
yeah.
Says if you want to convey sort of movement or motion, you're better with the lower frame rates.
Oh
So
right, okay.
I'll give that a wee try, I think.
Yeah,
Also,
I might. Yeah, I might change that then.
I also upscaled a 4K video to 8K and uploaded it to YouTube. And it took 6 days for YouTube to render it. And it was only 2 minutes long.
Oh God, I won't be doing that.
The footage is awesome. It's really
Is it?
nice. Oh,
Is it?
aye.
Ah, right,
Yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
what is YouTube throwing that out at then?
8K? Well, I don't
Oh,
know
it's 8K.
what it
It's
is.
8K.
I think the video's coming out on Wednesday night, and you'll see in the bottom it there's a wee 8K square on it. Um,
Yeah.
but you obviously need to have an 8K screen to watch it completely correctly.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it
Okay.
still plays
Ah,
on
right.
my monitor as 8K, but it's not actually 8K, if you get
Mm.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I do. Yeah, I
but you
do. Yeah.
can see the difference, definitely.
Mm.
What software do you use for editing and why?
DaVinci Resolve, and it's
Good
on.
man.
It's the software I've only ever used, and
Yeah,
the reason that, well, there's a story behind that, but obviously I'm good friends with Sam Vincent.
yep,
He was using DaVinci Resolve. I got good friends with him, and he taught me loads,
yeah,
absolutely loads on it. I to be fair, I only use it very basic. You know,
right,
put the put the footage into the timeline, and then chop it all up, do some transitions, change the audio levels. I have been changing. I have been color grading a little bit,
yeah,
um, but I don't go wild and crazy. I put the odd caption in, stuff like that. You know,
yeah.
you've watched my previous video. You know,
I'm the
so
same. I don't use that too. I mean, it's basically a professional editing suite, isn't it? Really. So I
yeah,
don't use it to that level, and I never will.
no.
Um, the reason I bought it was purely for the voice isolation at the time.
Oh, have you paid the upgrade? Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I've not. I've not. I've got the Yorkshireman version one, which is the free.
Um, but that's the reason why I paid for it, purely for that, so I could cut down the wind noise and
Mm.
the engine noise if it was too loud. But yeah, it's great software. How much planning goes into your videos before you make them?
So basically, I make sure that all the cameras batteries are fully charged, and the SD cards are wiped
Empty.
and
Yeah.
formatted. I put all that junk onto the helmet and then get out and ride the bike.
Do you plan your routes? Do you think to yourself, right, I'm going this way, I'll record at this point, or do you just go?
No, I just go. I
Just
do
go.
get. I used to record from home, but then I stopped doing that. And I used to record. Then you say 100 yards up the road, and I stopped doing that. And then I get to a point where I go, right, I'm going to start. I'll stop and I'll start going to lay-by and then start recording it,
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I always do an introduction, and I always do a sign off. I try to do if I do a video and I don't sign off, it don't feel like I've ended it.
yeah, yep,
You know, so I
yeah,
always try and sign off, bid my farewells and ciao to everybody. Um, but yeah, I don't put no planning into it at all. Sometimes what I'll do is I went off with my mate Simon Lewis when I first got my 690, and we staged some ride bys and stuff like that, you know, for a bit of B-roll, or
yeah,
I think it was the intro. I did it for the intro, or I did a couple of runs where he was riding up and down a certain trail, and then we were recording. But I, I did really what I want to do is I want to go off for a day and do like an Adam Riemann style
oh yeah,
video
yeah,
videoing, because I'm really getting into him. He's so good. He's such a fantastic.
yeah. His videos are
Um,
awesome.
yeah,
Somebody
he's
else
very.
mentioned that on here actually, and I said to them as well. It's almost as if he's got a film crew with him. I know he hasn't,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just superb, really good.
He's good. He deserves all that he's getting in respect of, you know, his followers and endorsements and all the rest of it. He puts, you can tell he puts everything into it.
Yeah, yeah. Because it he does. He rides the same bit of trail maybe 5, 6 times just to get the footage right, doesn't
Yeah,
he? You know, that's
yeah.
dedication. I wouldn't do that.
It is. It is. No, it is. It absolutely is. So he's so
Aye.
good.
Yeah. He's at
So good.
ABR this year as well, isn't he? Again.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a point of chatting with him because I didn't know who he was last time.
Yeah.
I
Right.
know he. I know who he is now.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part of managing a motovlogging channel?
Um, finding the time
Yeah.
to edit. Finding the time to edit the videos.
Yeah.
Before, well, I know that you're going to ask me a question later on. We'll tie that back in. We'll tie that back in to my answer. Don't want to spoil your next one of your questions.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, before I could go out for a ride and then spend the rest at night getting it all together and editing it out and take a couple of days, few days or whatever. But I've got one North Yorkshire video that I'm still editing, which is like it's going to be a three-parter. I've done 2 parts already,
Right. Yeah.
but I've not got to it, and I can't even look at the computer at this moment in time. I'm busy doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Everybody that comes on says the same thing. It's the time. It's the time to
yeah.
get everything done.
I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy
Yeah,
the editing
I do
process.
enjoy it as well. Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
balance riding for pleasure versus riding for content?
Basically, all the riding I do, I record.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I do that as well. Well, what I do is I usually have a route. I'll record on the way to wherever I'm going, my destination is, but then I don't
Yeah,
record on the way back. So
yeah, I
that's for
do that.
me.
I do that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Because not normally what we're doing is we're sort of zigzagging and then we'll do a direct route back from where we are. So we'll hit a motorway or we'll hit a big road or whatever it is.
yeah,
But yeah, I tend to end the episode or the video of where I am at destination or
right.
just leaving.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so yeah, but it's all pleasure. Even if I'm
yeah,
filming, it's pleasure. It's all pleasure. There's no. I don't feel obligated to do it. I want to do it.
yeah. I feel the same
I
about
don't
it. Yep.
I don't ever feel the pressure to put a video out. It's nice when you've got them banked up, ready to go.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's
Excellent. Are there any motovloggers that inspire you?
oh man, there's too many to mention.
The
There's
big
too many
names
to mention.
like Bruce Teapot One, things like
Yeah,
that.
Bruce.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely Bruce. Sam Vincent.
yeah,
My good pal Pete English. Obviously, he's got a YouTube channel and he puts his content out there when it's like when he can fit it in as well. Not when he can be bothered, but when he
yeah.
can fit it in.
Does he do the tours with Bruce as well? No,
No, no,
I'm thinking
no.
of somebody else.
Yeah, he goes with Rich. He goes with Rich Avida.
That's what it is. Yeah,
He's been.
yep,
I think he's been to Spain. I think he's been to Spain a couple of times on his tours.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, they're the type of people who inspire me. Using MK, I think she's brilliant.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, I get along with Kate really well. And shout out to Mike Pye as well, a partner. He's a good lad.
yeah, yeah,
He,
yeah.
he he knows how to ride a motorbike.
I
That
was going to
guy,
say that he seems to be a good bike rider as well. Yeah,
very good. I think
yeah,
he's done Erzberg. He's done Erzberg off road, and that's an extreme enduro event.
right.
So he knows
Aye,
how to
nice,
hustle a bike. Yeah, he's good.
nice.
He's a good lad as well. He's a good lad. I
Yeah,
met him for the first time down at bike show at NEC, and yeah, we had a laugh.
yeah, good, good. Do you have a favourite video you've made, and what made it special for you?
Um, I've had a lot of. I'm quite an emotional guy, me, and I get that nostalgic. I'm quite nostalgic, and when I'm caught up in the moment with my friends and stuff like that. So all of them in their own way are quite special. But doing the Tet, I ventured out on my own. I normally ride with a bunch of people, and they know the routes. Um, Michael Heaton,
Right,
he's really great. at the Roots off road, in the modes and stuff like that, knows like the back of his hand. Pete English,
Yeah.
And Ian Pilts. They're the three boys that we mainly go riding with because they know the route. So Ian Pilts is up in Cumbria, up in Lake District,
Right.
Hatherthwaite. I've been with him. He's featured on my videos a few times. So yeah, basically all of them in their own right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had some beautiful weekends with Brian Peakey, Scotland. When we went to Scotland, God, that was a
Yeah.
scream.
That looked
But
good.
yeah,
That
it's
was
just
the teapots.
yeah,
What do you call it? Clan meat.
clan weekend, yeah.
Yeah, that looked good.
So yeah, a lot of them.
Good. Where do you see your channel going in the next couple of years? More of the same
Hopefully,
style, or
yeah, more of the same style. Maybe I tried to add a little bit more to it. Bit more B-roll, some more different angles. Pretty much what I'm doing now. If people are buying into it, then great.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're not going to become a bike review channel or anything like that. No.
No, it does not interest me. If I get a bike, like if I take my bike in for a service and I've got the opportunity to do a bit of a ride or review or whatever, then I'll take the opportunity there. But it's not. I'm going to be knocking on doors and going, can I borrow your bike? Can I
borrow a
do a
bike?
review? Yeah. Don't tickle my pickle. There's plenty of other people that do such a better, fantastic job at it than I think I will ever do credit for it. I'm just me riding my bike, having a natter. Hopefully people enjoy it.
What's one thing you wish you knew before you started motovlogging?
The
usual answers: how expensive it is
yeah, it's
and time
expensive.
consuming.
Well, my wife's not listening right now, but yeah, spent a few quid.
Yeah.
You could probably buy another bike with money that I've spent on it.
I know. Any advice for someone just starting out in motovlogging?
Just go for it. Just go for it. Be yourself, and enjoy it. Enjoy every aspect of it. Even enjoy the negative comments because you will get them. Fortunately, I haven't had many negative comments. And focus on the positive ones. Don't focus on the dickhead ones.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Congratulations for getting to the 1,000 mark.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's continued to go up as well. I think I'm on about 1,018 now.
That's brilliant.
So
excellent.
So yeah, I'm quite proud of that. It came about from nowhere because it sort of stalled for quite a while. But then I started creating probably content that people are more interested in, or caught them at a good time, being over Christmas and whatnot.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you to everybody as well who's bought into
channel, yep.
my channel and me. So thanks for that.
Yeah. You're also known as a top box divider man. Tell us a bit about that.
So basically, I make sectional dividers for most of the popular top boxes on the market, and they're basically the acrylic plastic dividers that
Yep.
you can section your top box into, so you can organise it. So I do all the big brand names. I do Jiffy, BMW, Lone Rider. What else do I do? That's probably the main ones. I do about 11 different. Touratech. Yeah, right. Touratech. So yeah, I make them all in house myself. I'm a plastic fabricator by trade. That's what I've been doing, man and boy. Obviously moved into management. But yeah, I've got a CNC router in my glorified shed that's just out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, manufacture all in house. So I've got the flexibility to bespoke things. I make all other sorts of things as well, sticker boards. Because
I've grown up. Sticker boards, yeah. Mm-hmm.
us grown up guys like stickers.
Yeah.
So
Um,
yeah, I make them as well. So
I work in the plastics industry as well.
all right, dear. All right,
Um, I'm a manager in McAlpine Plumbing, the traps
right,
and everything
okay.
under your sinks.
All right, okay, yeah, yeah.
So we make them. So
So it's more, is it like molding?
molding, yeah, blow
Yeah.
molding, um, extruding, and injection molding.
Right,
We
okay.
do that as well. Back to
So
work
I'm
today.
basically. Oh, did you? All right. So I'm
Aye.
on the other end. So I thermoform sheet material
Right.
into displays.
Yeah.
Magazine displays and various things.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, I've been doing that over 25 years.
Right. We're almost done. We've just got the quick fire questions now. So as quick as you can, please.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Ready? First bike,
Yamaha XJ600.
current bike or bikes?
BMW R1200 GS Adventure and KTM 690 Enduro R.
Nice bike.
Best two bikes in the world, I'm telling you.
On road or off road riding? What's your favourite?
Oh, I love them both. I love them both. I can't leave either alone. I'll
Okay.
always have a road and an off-road bike.
Mountain or coastline riding?
Mountain.
Mountain.
Because I just look at the oh, I could just go up there sort of thing.
Solo ride or group ride? What do you prefer?
Group ride. I prefer group ride.
Group
I'm a
ride.
I'm a social I'm a social animal, so I like all my boys around me.
And that's you answered all the questions.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done.
I've loved
Again,
this. I've absolutely loved this.
brilliant. Thanks again for coming on. I really appreciate that.
Pleasure's
Um,
all mine.
especially
Pleasure's all
being
mine, Graham.
obviously I'm a small channel and I've not got 1,018 like you. So
It does not matter, mate. It does not
no,
matter.
no.
We're all friends, and if I
Yeah,
can help you, then I will do.
that's great, mate. Again, thank you very much for coming on. It's much appreciated.